Hello, sports fans. Welcome to the broadcast booth. I'm Jason Aaron Goldberg, and this is Card Collecting Shenanigans. While you're here, hope you'll subscribe. Happy 8 breaks of Hanukkah 2025, Shenanigans. If this is your first time enjoying the 8 breaks of Hanukkah, you're in for a treat. It's going to be 8 straight nights of ripping packs and having a good time, hoping for a lot of fun cards and some hits. We're kicking things off as we did last year with the Pick-a-Pack premiere. Again, if you are new to Shenanigans Card Park and card collecting shenanigans, Pick-a-Pack is a fan favorite. It's a big orange bag full of packs, and tonight we are doing 35 packs. Last year we did 30 packs, so it was 6 picks of 5 packs at a time. We had a lot of yield, some nice cards, no big dog hits though. This year, stepping it up a notch. We got 35 packs, so we're going lucky 7 picks at 5 packs per pick. And there's going to be new stuff, old stuff, hobby packs. Full disclosure, I've sort of finagled the bag a little bit so that I know the last 5 packs are going to be hobby packs. As well, if you are new to the channel, new to the show, new to the shenanigans, during the 8 breaks of Hanukkah, we always field the all-Jewish team. We go in number order, so we're starting with the pitcher. On the bump tonight, our all-star, possibly should have been Cy Young Award winner, Max Fried. His dog Apollo Fried in the dugout watching on. Thanks to good friend Abel in Vegas for this sweet foil card, one of my first Max Fried in a Yankee uni jerseys. And then backing him up if we get in any trouble is Ken Holtzman, a Jewish pitching legend. Nice auto right there. At the end of the episode, we will send it down onto the field. Take a quick look at those 2 cards as well as some highlights. All right, Lucky Totems, are you ready? Number 2, Lego Jeter. Number 2, Aku. Let's get lucky. You know how it is if you're ripping packs. You got to have some lucky totems. Now, because we're doing 35 packs, it's going to be a little bit, of time here. So I hope you'll stick around. Don't fast forward to the end for all the hits, and then make sure you're watching every night over the next couple nights. 8 nights to be exact. And I'm going to need a little help in the comments. Because of this many packs, it's probably going to be hard for me to keep score of the runs scored. So maybe help me out a little bit. I'm sure I will lose track. Okay. Let's do our first 5 picks. And there you go. Look at that. 35 packs. Okay. So I'm mixing it up, but the last 5, like I said, I know will be hobby packs. All right. First one, a favorite of mine, Series 2. Just love that design in 2023. All right, got a little Haunted Hoops. And, oh, yeah, that's a nice one. Pristine Baseball. And we've got, all right, excited for this. So some of these packs you're going to see, we'll be ripping a little more of this as the 8 breaks goes on. So this is going to be my first rip of WNBA Don Russ this year. And this is pack 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 5th pack, my favorite, Allen and Ginter. Definitely going to be ripping more Ginter as the 8 breaks goes on. Let's do it in order of pack pulled. Come on, Captain. Let's little first pack fire. Do it for the kids at home. All the true Shenanigans. Like I said, last year, the Pick-a-Pack premiere, I did the Pick-a-Pack premiere because it sounds better than Pick-a-Pack finale. And we got a lot of yield out of it, but no big hits. So I'm hoping maybe we'll have a little bit of a better run here in 2026. I do love this set. It looked great in chrome. Dolo. First ballot Hall of Famer Clayton Kershaw. Oh, and Giancarlo Stanton. Nothing there to make me flip my lid and get Jeter onto first base. As folks know who watch the show, homers, autographs are homers. Everything else, I sort of play it out and decide what I think that is a hit, single, double, triple. All right, Franz Wagner. Got a little Steph Curry in the orange parallel. Not bad. Cool looking card. The Haunted Hoops was fun. I'm just going to set it over here. Again, I don't think it's like a big hit. Pristine, though. I do love this set. Very expensive. I only ever really get the silver packs if I can come across them because it's like $400 a box or whatever. It's crazy. More Stanton. Is this the Stanton hour? So the cool thing about this, even though they're the silver kind of base packs, you can get cool parallels and refractors. So, you pull an Ohtani or something, you'd be pretty pleased. Longoria. We got here. Yuli Gurriel. I thought maybe it was something else. Casey Mize. And, Hank Aaron. Nice. Pure Power Hank Aaron. That's a sweet card. I don't think I've pulled Pure Power when I've ripped this before. So that's pretty cool. I think that's a single. Just a nice, pretty card. Stay on our feet there, Captain. All right, Aaron Judge. MVP. Okay, obviously looking for Asia Wilson and Jackie Young, my girls, but also, or women. Also, little Paige Buckets. I'd like to find some, that's how we say her name around here. Paige Buckets. Awesome player. Arguably, maybe going to be better than Caitlin Clark. You heard it here first. There we go. Nice. I've watched a few breaks of this, and I don't love all the photography, but it is better already out of the gate than what Panini was putting out. Like, better in action. They had some terrible, like, the faces of the women were just like, you picked a horrible image. Tahina Pow Pow. All right, Sonia Citron, pretty good rookie. Sabrina Ionescu. Ooh, Marvels. So I think these are not super duper rare, but if you got a Paige Beckers, it'd be pretty sweet. Georgia Amore. Not too familiar with her, but I like the look of that card. Like I said, we're going to be ripping more of this. There's a few more packs of this in Pick-a-Pack. I think just getting the Asia as a single, even though it's just a base card. So hopefully we do pull some Paige Beckers. It's a small set. So I think we should hopefully come across at least one for the PC just to have a Paige Beckers rookie card. But I would love to get one of those inserts. Ooh, Chrome. Look at that. All right. Took 5 packs, but maybe we're going to get something nice there. Rookie card. Ooh, Sasaki. And what is our... And Kevin Alcantara. And a CC Sabathia for the PC. Look at this athlete. Look at this athlete right here. I'm not an athlete. I'm a baseball player. That's pretty... And what is this? A and G back. Strong pack. Strong retail pack right there. I like it. I think that's easily a double. So that's going to get at least Jeter scoring. Got Judge over there at third. Lego LeBron. Okay. Nice. I like that. I'm not a huge fan of Sasaki, but I know, people like him, and, so we got to respect that. All right. Next 5 packs. Like I said, some old stuff. Little inaugural Skybox. Hobby pack. Little big dumper rookie card hunt right there. Ooh, now this I showed off before. Bowman first. 3. Ooh, a little more basketball. Nice select. Always a very sharp looking product. And, oh yeah. That's going to be fun. This has been in there for a while. So I will say, in this Pick-a-Pack, we're not going to have any fat packs because I will return after the 8 breaks of Hanukkah for Fat Pack February. And so I took all my fat packs out of Pick-a-Pack and I want to save them. And I'll be doing that as like shorts. And just see, ooh, look at that rough dinged up corner right there. But it's probably been in there for 50 years. Obviously, we're just looking for MJ. Get a little Michael Jordan. If we get lucky, Dominique. Drazen Petrovic. It's Strickland. Lafayette Lever. And Steph's dad, Dell. Nothing to write home about in there. Everybody's staying on their base. Oh, how the mighty fall. It's always weird to see Wander on 2022 products now that we all know kind of how that's played out. I still wonder, though. Nice Jack Flaherty. got himself a ring. Wilson Contreras. Luis Heel. Nice. Rookie card. Oh, we would have lost our minds a little bit had this been 2022 to get the Wander out of there. But now, not so much. Nothing there to make me move the guys around. Yeah, so I'm liking the way they added to the shorts to make them 3 minutes. And so, we get a little something, a little parallel. And so, hopefully, Fat Pack February can be a good time. All right. I don't know what to expect out of that. Maybe we'll save it for last. Slide it like that. All right. Nick Bennett, Ellie Ramos, JJ Bleday, Luis Robert, Campusano. Oof, rough. But could this save the day? Cal Mitchell. Probably not. Don't know who that is. So let's keep ripping. All right, select. Come on, where's Hanukkah Harry? You know what? Maybe the problem here is I forgot to put my menorah up. So tomorrow night we'll have my menorah. I always forget something. All right, Tatum. Rehabbing that Achilles. That's concourse. Parallel. Sochan. Jokic. And Jalen Duren refractor. Watch out for those Pistons. They're playing pretty well. All right, so this is fun. Dimension 3. Someone needs to jump back on that. The Sportflix kind of train, see if we can get another product like that. Nice. Moises Alou. Yeah, it just looks cool. You know, a little three-dimensional. It doesn't quite move like Sportflix. A little bit of movement, but nothing crazy. The Wizard Ozzie Smith. Hall of Famer Roberto Alomar. Mike Stanley. And the roided up and terrible Roger Clemens. Again, how the mighty fall. All right. Let's see what we got. Come on, baby. Ooh, so this, I believe, is from Francisco. Francisco Fantastic, longtime OG Fab sub. Because I remember I put some blue tape on some gifted packs from him. 2023 Allen and Ginter. Hobby pack. Okay, now we're talking. Little Panini Prism. As you see Ken Holtzman peeking, he's curious. What's coming next? Ooh, 2015 Stadium Club Hanger Pack. And finally, oh, okay. So not a full fat pack, but sort of like a mini fat pack. A little hanger pack of Series 2. I'll admit I was tempted for this 8 breaks to go after a hobby box of Topps Update or Topps Chrome, but I just am not liking the price point. And I've watched some Topps Chrome rips. They are not very impressive. The auto crop is not great. I just, for the price point, not worth it. I'd rather rip a blaster or two. Ahmed Rosario just re-signed with the Yankees. Dexter Fowler. All right. Ooh, we got that's something. Oh, I think that's maybe just one of the All-Stars. Ooh, we got something backwards. Let's see what we'll come back to that. Teoscar. You forget how long ago this was. Javi Baez still on the Cubbies. Aaron Hicks. How the mighty fall. I guess out of baseball, I think. Okay. So our Chrome. Cody Bellinger, maybe? Yep. And something backwards. That looks like an SP to me. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, indeed. Nice. Usually you can tell right away by the photography. So that's what kind of grabbed me, was that it just looked unique. First ballot Hall of Famer for sure, back when Pujols was on the Dodgers. That is a pretty sweet card. I dig that. That was a nice little pack right there. Lego Pencilhead LeBron, I mean, he does rake. We've seen it many times here in Shenanigans Card Park. Clean triple with an SP like that, because I'm not sure I can look after the fact and see if it is an SSP. But nice work, Pencilhead LeBron. All right, so here's our hobby pack. So this is from when I got my hobby boxes and the shop let me grab a few packs out of other boxes. And so somewhere in there, I do believe some of these packs are hit packs, because this was when you could always know that the hit packs were the second pack from the top in the hobby boxes. Kirby, Nolan Jones, a lot of rookies. Meyer, Richardson. And what do we got here? Oh, Luis Ariz when he was still on the Mariners. Or the Marlins. Mariners. I do love my minis. All right, well, Prism. So nothing there. Got green parallel. What is the topic? I don't know. What is the topic? Joel Embiid, Porzingis, Micic. Nothing too crazy there. Bound to happen. All right, I'm excited. Love me some old Stadium Club. Picked these up back when I was doing Rip the Ship, which was just a fun... Ooh, they're bricked a little bit. Even from just 10 years ago, they're bricked. That's crazy. Cool shot of Frank Robinson, though. I like that. Boo! Used to like Teixeira, now he can go suck it. That is awesome. That might be one of the coolest cards I've seen in a long time. Look at the stash. Oh, man, that's awesome. I love it. Eck is a good broadcaster, too. I'm going to set that back there just because it's so cool. Joey Bats, Rola Banez. It's a great shot. I do love these low-angle shots at Yankee Stadium, but Teixeira he revealed himself to be a trash human. You can look into that if you want to know why he's a trash human now. All right, so we got our big hit right there, security tag. All right, Sam Hilliard, Profar. All Jewish team stud Dean Kremer. There's the big dumper. It's cool that it's sort of going off the frame. Richard Fitz. Gotta give you fits. There's a little rise again. Spencer Strider should be back next year. Austin Barnes, Alec Thomas, and Junior Caminero. I've pulled this card a couple times. All right. Nothing too wild there either. So far, our big dog, I think, is that Pujols SP. But we ain't done. All right. Oh, here we go. More old Stadium Club. Second series. And, all right, a little more select. 23-24. That's Wemby, right? A little Wemby hunting. Yeah. Ooh, another old one. 2022 update. Pick a pack. You are fun. Oh, drop that one. Oh, yeah. So this is from when we did the Jordan hunt. And we hit it. I mixed up the packs, and we pulled it in the fourth pack. That's 4, 5 haunted hoops. All right, getting close. Making good time. I guess you kind of do that when you're not pulling super duper bangers. But again, getting good yield. Some nice cards. Maybe some stuff to share with some fab subs. Let's see. They're not even bricked. All right, cool. So this was, the first release of Stadium Club. I still think it's a great looking set from that era. I love the gold leafing. It's just a really pretty card. And one of my favorite things was that they put the rookie cards on the back. I just thought, like top to bottom, it was just a really genius way to design a product. Ramon. He loved Ramon Martinez, Pedro's big bro. I liked him more than Pedro, but Pedro ended up having a better career. But Ramon was great. He had some really great seasons for a while. Brady Anderson, Darren Lewis, Mike Fielder. Thomas Howard, used to watch him play in the minor leagues. Herm Winningham, Jesse Orozco, and Joel Skinner. No big dogs in that one. I think most of them were in Series 1, truth be told. But that's okay. Still a beautiful product. I was a little surprised that the cards weren't more bricked. Bam! Asia's hubby or hubby-to-be, perhaps. Sure guy Bam, if you watch Asia Wilson's game as she gets better and better every year, part of that is due to Bam. Grady Dick. You can't just call him Grady. You can't just call him Dick. You gotta call him Grady Dick. Jordan Poole. Ooh. Oh, come on. Coalition shenanigans. You can't give me the refractor and the base. Wah, wah, wah. We were looking for that. Would have been cool. I'd have taken that if it was Wemby, though. All right, so this is a 2022 update. Let's see what we got. Sean Doolittle. Chad Green. Oh, a lot of landscape photography. Jose Miranda, Lin-Manuel's cousin. True story. Is that an SP? It looks a little different. 41. Nope, he just got a cool card. So CJ Abrams coming around with very highly touted prospect. Didn't really get a lot of love. Got traded to the Nationals, and he's been playing pretty well. So, and still pretty young. So we're going to keep an eye on CJ Abrams, see how his career shapes up. Jesse Winker, Hunter Green, rumors possibly going to the Yankees. We'll see. And more Hunter Green. Wow, we're getting the coalition shenanigans with the repeat rookies right there. All right. Jeter, you've been sitting there at home plate for a minute. Time to step it up, guys. Let's get some bangers here as we reach the home stretch. Obviously, Upper Deck, always a fan favorite. Nice Mike Schmidt. Oh, yeah. Cool card right there. They had a couple of those like kind of news story type cards, and that's a nice one there. Mike Schmidt retiring. Touch 'em all, Joe. Ooh, that was a classic card right there. That's a good pack. So this was pretty sought after back in its time. Just this sort of low angle Nolan Ryan. Yeah, because it was a special card. 6 no-hitter. It wasn't his. I believe his base card was the multi-image of him throwing. So that's actually a tougher pull. Tony Pena. Our sticker is the Mets. Frank Tanana. Scott Bradley, Lenny Harris, and Steve Lake. But I'd have to look up that Nolan. I mean, obviously it's Junk Wax era, but a tougher Junk Wax era card to come across. So I think that's a single. It's just a single for the captain. Do love old Vernon Wells. I think he did this one too. So that's Vernon Wells, the baseball player's dad, did all these artwork cards for Upper Deck. Fun fact. Card collecting fun fact. And his art's beautiful. All right, what we got here? Antonio Reeves, C.J. McCollum, Trace Jackson Davis. He's high flying right there. All right, so what have we only scored 1 run so far, I think? Let this not be a harbinger of the 8 breaks as it continues on. I think, we'll get some nice cards. 2023 Ginter again, courtesy Matt Spencer. Gifted that pack to us. And 2022 opening day. So, hunt some rookies in that. Man, opening day. And, oh, here we go. Look at that. This is a fun product. This is going to be bricked probably, but big hurt. MVP era. And Ooh, that's this year. All right. Last one here. Another Donruss WNBA. And then I think, is that 5? I think, and then 2 more picks. All right. We made good time, I will say, but we want to see a big hit. Can Matt Spencer's gifted pack deliver us something to write home about? Yep, Gabby Moreno, Barrios. Nice Jackie. Ooh, no mini? Wow. Crazy. Got the crazy pack, no mini. Shenanigans. We don't call it card collecting shenanigans for nothing, folks. Jose Abreu, former MVP now. I don't even know, is he still in baseball? Those are sweet unis, though, with the South Side. Here we go. All rise with the MVP. These are pretty cool. I might have to send this one over to Francisco Fantastic. He's a White Sox fan. Kind of like the old Magic Johnson, Larry Bird rookie card. Eloy. Those are also sweet unis. Jeff McNeil. Not bad, not bad. I'd say another single just for fun, right? There's kind of, which is going to get Pencilhead LeBron scoring, I think. So now we're up to 2 runs. It's a low-scoring affair. Ooh, listen to that bricking. No one ever thought that they would just hang on to the packs. They thought, oh, well, they'll be fresh, and then we'll just not have to worry about it. Chris Hoyles. Pat Borders. Nigel Wilson, he was supposed to be something. Look at that. Bobby Hitt's dad. The big cat, Andres Galarraga. Jim Leyritz, he's got a ring or 2. Rock Reigns, Hall of Famer. Mad Dog Maddox. And Darren Flesher. Nice Mad Dog right there. Not going to go crazy on that. I do like the ticket thing on the back. Cool stamping right there of each team. That's just some high quality work right there. All right. Let's get lucky with some Livy Dunn. I think that's going to be a card people are going to be chasing after. I've seen a few people pull some nice ones, but ooh, gold retail parallel. Keybran. Sounds like some phlegm. Ooh, relic. Hit pack. Look at that. Was not expecting that. So I have watched a few breaks of blasters. This is a retail blaster pack. And they're like, oh, we're not getting any hits. Look at that. We got a full-size relic of Andrew Jones and a gold parallel. And Whitey Ford. Hey, this actually turned out to be a pretty fair blaster of Ginter. I don't know if there's one more pack of that in there, but opened a couple last night with my lady, and it was all right, but that's pretty sweet. I think that is a triple. Autos are homers, so that's going to score 2. All right, we're moving. We're picking up some steam. Bam. Here's Pencilhead LeBron back at the plate. Yeah. Set that back there. Not bad, not bad. I like that. I was never a huge Andrew Jones fan, but if we get hits, we'll take them. Nice. This is my dad's arguably one of his favorite aces, Dana Evans. She is fearless, will go to the rack against anybody, regardless of her size. Sophie Cunningham. Kelsey Plum. I was fine with letting Kelsey Plum go to the Sparks and get someone like Dana Evans and Jewel Lloyd. They helped us take the title. Elizabeth Kitley, sad to see her go. We swapped her out basically for other centers, but she's good. She went to the Valkyries, I believe. Good player. Kalani Brown. Haley Van Lith, also not a bad player. James. Ooh. It's backwards. What could that mean? Just a foil. I thought maybe there'd be an auto or something there. So Sidney Colson also was a former ace. Katie Lou Samuelson. All right, so not a bad pack, but I don't think anything's going to get guys moving on the bases for that pack. Okay, getting close. 2 more packs to go. 2 more picks to go. All right, 2022 Archives. I thought maybe they were done with Archives. Oh, nope, 1 more pack out of that Ginter. I told you, I thought I had another one in there. Come on now. So we got here. Oh, yes. Little 91 Fleer basketball. We like that old stuff. A little more Prism with Shea Gorgeous. And pack number 5. 2022 Ginter. Now, don't be sad if you're like, oh, Ginter. Why is there so much Ginter in the... Because Jason loves Ginter. He is a Ginter geek. You should be a Ginter geek. Everyone should be Ginter geeks because it is the most fun product in all of card collecting. I don't care what anybody says. It's the one I enjoy the most. It's the product that got me back into the hobby. I love the tobacco minis. I love the hits. Frame minis are the best hit in all of collecting. Every relic is game used. Almost every auto is on card. Almost. Suzuki, Le Machine, Sean Murphy, Pete Alonso. Who else was a little surprised to see him go to the Orioles? The O's. Brandon Belt. Nice. Ernie Banks. Pretty cool in the 87 parallel. Come on, Pencilhead LeBron. You know you want to do it for the folks. You want to deliver again. I mean, we got our hit out of this blaster, so probably not going to get nothing. But it looks like we got a refractor. Yeah, I was actually just watching earlier a break, and the guy was like, no refractors coming out of... or the foil was like, no foils coming out of blasters, but I don't know about that. Right, Max Muncy. Not the A we're really looking for. Ooh, is that Tom Marshall? Yep, Junior Caminero. What do you got here? Hideo Nomo, A and G back. So yes, the word on the street here is Hideo Nomo signed an autographs in Ginter this year. First time in like 20 years. SP 306. Boo, John Smoltz. Hate John Smoltz. And what is our refractor? Ooh, something interesting. Weber. The Bachelor. Okay. He's the pilot. That's right. But I don't really... I do like some of the non-Ginter cards, but that isn't one. I'd rather have it be Livy Dunn or maybe Emma Roberts or something like that. But the Nomo Mini, pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right. Boy, that opened up easy. It's like a dollar bin. A card show. Hall of Famer Reggie Miller. Chuck, getting on that Ozempic. Row.co. Ron Harper. Kenny the Jet. Almost have the entire Sam Bowie. Ewing, Hardaway. Wow, a lot of Hall of Famers in this pack. Interesting. Excuse me. All right, Prism. Cody Williams. All right, got a Cracked Ice. Drew Holiday. Kel L. Ware. And Jalen Suggs. I don't think that's really going to do it for me to get Pencilhead LeBron moving. But Jalen Suggs could change my mind down the road because he's back now. He was hurt. Now he's back playing. He's a collegiate champion and a good player. So we'll see if he can come back and do something special. Did we get another hit? We did. It's another hit pack. Look at that. I told you, Pencilhead LeBron. It's not even a hobby pack. Yeah, all right. So what we got here? First ballot Hall of Famer Yadi Molina, card number 1. Be real. What's cooking? Dark Brown Sugar. And it is a full size. Yep, okay. Altuve. Ugh. I do not like Altuve, but that is a pretty sweet relic. I mean, he'll probably be a Hall of Famer. Beautiful card. Getting the orange is sweet. But getting two relics of guys that I don't, neither of which I was really a big fan of. Interesting, but a relic is a triple. All right, what are we up to? 4 runs scored right now? 5, maybe? Okay. Last gasp here. We're back to the top of the lineup, no less. All right, like I said, hobby packs. I kind of cheated, but that's okay. No, we weren't banging garbage cans or anything. All right, Series 2 hobby pack. Picked that up at the card show not that long ago. Joining his Series 1 hobby pack. 2022 hobby pack. We got one more pristine hobby pack. And we close it out with you know what it's going to be. 2023 Ginter hobby pack. And that's all she wrote. That's it. 35 packs. It has been fun. I'm a little surprised that we were getting hits at a retail Ginter. It's not unheard of, but usually at a pick-a-pack, I don't get them, but we'll take it. All right. Anything jumping out? No. Reed Detmers, though. Not bad. G1 Bay. Stone Garrett. Arias. Eugenio Suarez. 9 cents. Wow. I was hoping for more out of that particular hobby pack. Like some foil or something. Usually out of flagship hobby packs, you always get kind of something interesting per pack, but yeah, so you got something at least a little different back there. Tim Anderson, Hunter Brown, all Jewish team stud Eli Morgan, although not really much of a stud these days. Gavin Lux. Oh, and that's what, so it wasn't even a hit. It was just a home run challenge. Oof, those are rough. And I guess Topps did away with the home run challenge. No longer, I haven't seen it. I don't think they're doing it anymore. It was fun. Probably just another Fanatics cheap out, you know, that's more work than they want to deal with. All right, okay, we got X-Fractor and a Refractor. What's this back card here? Urias. There's a series. All right, Mama Mookie. And, ooh, Cubs. Is that Patrick Wisdom? All right. Patrick Wisdom, I think, kind of faded out, didn't he? Haven't heard much on him. But a Mookie Refractor. Pretty cool, I think it's a single. That single's also good. I mean, he's running. There he goes. He scored. All right. Captain, 2 packs to go here. Mr. Judge, 99. Let's all rise. Let's believe these last 2 packs. Come on, let's get a big dumper rookie card out of this. Or a parallel of some kind. Oh, we got something back there. Like I said, you can get parallels, cool stuff out of the pristine. It's just a beautiful product. Abreg. Greg Diekman. Austin Meadows. Max Muncy. Yaz. And Hall of Famer Rod Carew. He converted. He didn't, actually. He used to be on the all-Jewish team, but then I took him off because he gave an interview where he said he never actually converted. He sort of follows along Judaism. He had married a Jewish woman, I believe, but he himself never converted. So we can't really... So Adam Sandler was wrong. We can't really give him anything for that. Okay, last pack mojo. Hobby pack shenanigans. Can we get a hit pack? No. Dang. Thought maybe we'd get lucky there. More Stantone. A lot of Stanton. Chambers. Can our mini be something good? Nolan Gorman. No, it's not. Get it? It is not a hit pack. Well, not the greatest last pack mojo, but overall 35 packs, I'd say better than last year. Again, a lot of yield and a couple actual hits. We'll take it, but it's going to get better, I believe, as it goes on. Lots more fun stuff to come. Let's send it down onto the field, take a quick look at Max Fried and Ken Holtzman, and recap a few highlights. In the dugout tonight for the first night of the 8 breaks of Hanukkah, our starting pitcher and relief pitcher, Max Fried and Ken Holtzman. I was always kind of a big fan of Max Fried, just liked what he had, and I was really excited when the Yankees signed him, thought he had a great season. If he had not had those 2 weeks where he just sort of scuffled a little bit, I think he would have been the Cy Young winner. I still believe he probably should have been over Tariq Skubal just based on the win-loss record. But it is what it is. Maybe next year. Just glad we got him for another 8. And Ken Holtzman, if you're not familiar with him, really strong pitcher in his time. Got some accolades. Look him up. This is a gifted auto right here, so I wanted to show it off. Very, very cool card. Tomorrow we will be fielding our catcher. Okay, let's slide it over. Take a look at a few highlights. Recapping a few hits from the first night of the 8 breaks of Hanukkah. A lot of yield, a couple actual hits, a little bit better than last year's Pick-a-Pack premiere, but I'm excited for what's to come over the next 7 nights. If you're a Ginter geek like me, Ginter did deliver. We got some pretty nice minis. We got the Sasaki Chrome and 2 relics out of retail packs. Now, granted, I'm not a huge fan of Altuve in any way, shape, or form, and I was never really a huge fan of Andrew Jones, mostly because I wasn't a Braves fan, but his last appearance in Major Leagues was with the Yankees, so I guess it's sort of like a half PC hit kind of pull. Also, really, really loved this Dennis Eckersley. Never seen it before. Just what a fantastic card. And then I think arguably the nicest card was this Pujols SP out of 2021 Topps. I think once he's in the Hall, as time goes on, maybe this card will gain in value a little bit. I'm a little surprised that SPs and Topps have sort of fallen off the value cliff. I do think they should be worth more than what they're selling for. So if you're looking for a fun thing to chase, on Whatnot or eBay or what have you, Topps SPs might be something fun to go after. You can get them for just a couple of bucks, depending on the player. And so this Pujols, I think, will go up in value over time. But right now, it's about a $7, $8 card probably. So there you go. I'm really looking forward to what we have in store over the next 7 nights of the 8 breaks. I hope you will stick around. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought of tonight's Pick-a-Pack premiere. Always looking forward to reading your comments. Slam that like button. Make sure you're subscribed. Tell all your friends. And I'll see you next time in the broadcast booth.